Good afternoon, everybody. If we are all here, I'd like to introduce each participant of this meeting. Judith Villa from Risk Prevention and Environmental Department is going to talk about emergency measures. Valentina Riquelme, the Human Resource Director, is going to talk about the importance of beneficial work schedule. Maria Jose Villa, the Sales Director, is going to talk about new advantageous agreements. And finally, Andrea Riquelme from Financial Inspection Department is going to talk about changes in income.
We will hear a short report on each point first, followed by a discussion around the table. We will start with the Risk Prevention and Environmental Department.
Well, I am here to suggest a solution to this important point, ignoring the new situation in country. It's important to mention that in this company, so many workers live far from their position. So it's important to make emphasis in security while they journey, when they come from home or when they leave. Here I have a new study that says that 2,000 people have been wounded. We knew the case of a woman that almost died when she was going to work.
Oh, excuse me for interrupting, and I know that your point is very important. That's why I will talk about it and give an options for those problems and transport.
Okay, I agree, but I want to talk about the own security. I would like to be sure that workers are safe at journey and working. This contingent has affected the dealers. Dealers are worried about dealing dangerously. They could be robbed or wounded. That's why I would like to propose to stop deals for the moment and focus just in peeping supply. This will be a good option considering how dangerous can be for someone to deal gas. We have already 2 wounded workers and it's important to give a support for them. There are a lot of workers worried about losing their jobs, and I think that security is also to secure them that they are not going to lose their job. And for those wounded, we must know how to make people feel comfortable. Nowadays, stress have made them to be scared. That's why they need some psychological support. This will help them to understand what's going on and how to face it. It's important to establish an emergency protocol.
I agree with economic and psychological support to workers and also for the new emergency protocol, and in my opinion just the peeping supply could be enough.
Sorry, I have a great idea for that.
Okay, we will hear you, but I like to hand over to Valentina, who is going to lead the next point.
Well, now is going to talk Valentina, that is the Human Resource Director, and she's going to talk about beneficial work schedule.
Well, the main motivation that we give to workers are the benefits that they can obtain by working with us. For the company, the quality of life the whole team is very important. That is why we have been working on benefits that point to family and work reconciliation. I would like to write some benefits the company we implement are. The benefits are free birthday day. We will give them to enjoy with family. The company will grant 2 days per year. Special permits. Conditions of the legal granted of the event of the death of the father and mother or children. Gasco gives new days in case of marriage and change of residence. Seek help. The company will pay in addition for the 3 days of illness.
What about the safety of our workers at the company's plants? Do you have anything to say about it? What should we implement to prevent fires?
Safety measures to prevent fire should be coordinated with the fire department. In the premises, and enclosures will be provided to smoke, carry match or lighters and use any device, tool or element that might cause or produce fires, spark or dangerous temperatures.
Should fire drills be done?
We practice exercise should be carried out under simulated conditions of occurrence of fires or other accidents. So that the staff is permanently prepared to act in event of an accident.
No. What about the workers who can't get to their homes or can't get to work for the small amount of locomotion?
Oh, excellent question. I propose the implementation of an agreement with the private bus companies, Punto Treat, for example, to protect the health and integrity of the workers.
Now it's going to talk Maria Jose Villa from Sales Department, and it's going to talk about new advantageous agreements. Well, ignoring this context, it's important to take preventative steps. The company has no loss earning from other companies. The industrial distribution was not affected. But for those little companies that deals or product decreasing at 50% this last month, the deal for those companies have been hard for roads and no availability of some streets. That's why I think that the best is to deal to that companies in an armored lorry. Here I have some suggestions, one from Buy System from New York. That could have a cost of $60 million each one, and this company could pay the boarding. That could help us to save almost $10 million. This could help little companies to keep dealing and don't cause a shortage.
Might have I award?
Yes, what happened?
How many time could take to arrive an armored lorry?
This company suggests the shipboarding, but ignoring this context, we could pay the difference and have the armored lorry in 1 month. Even that 1 month is a long time, we know that this scene will continue, and we must to be ready to supply to our customers.
Okay, I think that is a great idea to don't stop dealing to little companies.
Yes. Now it's going to tell Andrea that it's from Financial Inspection Department, and it's going to talk about changes in income. Now it's going to tell Andrea that it's from Financial Inspection Department, and it's going to talk about changes in income. Well, what will we do to cover the expenses of the dollar's rise in the face of devaluation of Chilean peso?
Well, the government will authorize distributors to charge users an extra fee to compensate companies for raising the dollar in recent months. This new tariff will begin to apply from in The new tariff will begin to apply from 2020 and will be paid in 24 monthly installments. In these ways, in just 3 years, we users will go from being subsidized to being the ones who pay subsidies to large companies.
What could we do to increase sales?
Excellent question, Judith. A company gives discount coupon in all the country.
Okay, in brief, we are ready with a work schedule, an economic and psychological support, an emergency protocol, an armored lorry. Well, that seems to be all the time we have today. Thanks for coming. Bye.